Hey everyone, Bill and Carrie here with KB Treks.
Hello.
How's it going? We are ready because we are on our next Disney cruise. We are going on the
Fantasy.
And we're going to
St. Kitts, Antigua, San Juan, Puerto Rico, and of course Castaway Cay.
So we got an 8-day excursion, which is a unique itinerary, which is going to be a lot of fun. But first thing you got to do when you get to the port is you got to go and check in.
Well, first you have to go through security, and then you
gotta
check in.
Okay, we already went through security, so now we're going to go check in. This is where you come in, like security, and you go up to one of these counters to get your information, sign thing, get your keys to the kingdom, whatever they call it, and we're ready to board. Ready to go, hon?
I am ready.
Okay, so what did we get on check-in?
So we got our card. This is our room key. This is how we pay for things. This basically is your lifeline on Disney Cruise Line. And because we are gold members of the Castaway Club, we got our nice little gold lanyards. They did actually give us a paper navigator, which has kind of been a little controversial because they've kind of gotten away with these. They want people to use the app, but they did give us a paper one, so it's something we can look through today.
And then we got this card here to tell us
our room number, and actually it's open boarding right now, but she wrote we were boarding group 3, but it's open boarding. So on the card, this is the information. So obviously at the top are the dates of our cruise, and then the ship. The P and R, that actually stands for because we are doing Disney transportation to and from the port. The P is for port, the R is for resort, because even though we don't want to think about it after our cruise, we're going back to Disney World. So then obviously the gold Castaway, that's our club status, and dinner is at 8:15. We're at table 6. The bunch of letters below it, that's going to be our dining rotation. So tonight we will be at Animators, then Enchanted Garden, then Royal Court, Animators, you get the point. The H, that is our lifeboat. That's where we will go.
Lifeboat station.
Yep, so that's where we'll go later at the muster drill. We will find where H is.
Ready to go in?
I have been more ready. I've been ready for a while.
Okay.
Since we got off our last Disney cruise.
And you know it's time to go in when you get through the big Mickey. And this is where you're gonna go check in and scan your key to the world for the first time. When you come in, you have the option to get a photo taken with you and your group. We're gonna bypass this and just get on board. Kind of hard to see with all the rain we've had, but it's fun to watch as they load the ship. All of our luggage over here, and down on the other end they're loading food and other supplies. Okay, here we go. Here's the ship. Honey, touch the side for good luck. Or don't touch the side for good luck. There it is. Woo, we're on board. We made it. Typically the first thing we do when we get on the ship is we go straight to guest services, and we're going to put all of our gift cards that we've amassed onto our account. That way on the last night we're not standing in line, because this line can get very long.
It gets really, really long.
Yeah, like hours
long. Days progress on the cruise. So it seemed, for us, we've always had success with making it our first stop and going from there.
You only got a handful of gift cards there. I mean...
Actually, we've had more before, so...
It actually feels good to, like, put that payment down, actually,
right.
So you can be free and not have to worry about the balance. They do have lunch available, and right now we're going to make our way to Animators Palette to try to get some lunch. They're only open till 2, and it's about 1:40 now, so try to get there just in time. You can go to Cabanas, which is the buffet, but it's usually so overrun with people. We like to just try to, if we get here in time, go to the sit-down, one of the sit-down restaurants, depending on what ship you're on. Animators Palette, lunchtime. So that's kind of a bummer. So, so the deal is, there's a tropical storm right now. Tropical storm.
Nestor.
Yeah, so the ship was late getting in this morning, and with that, it kind of a trickle-down effect, so everyone couldn't board till late, and then So just a huge influx of people in there. So they're saying the there's only 15 minutes left for lunch at Animators, so there's no tables available. So we're just going to go drop off our stuff in our room, and then the fallback is cabanas, or there's also like pizza and quick service stuff up around the pool deck. So it'll be fine. We're too blessed to be stressed, as a friend would say, because we're on a Disney cruise. We can't stress. We're on vacation. Oh, when ports open up, when we're out at sea, the shops will open up. But
and of course we know I'll be going shopping.
Yeah.
Lots and lots of shopping.
But by law, they can't be open while we're in port. So we just have to wait. Or Carrie has to wait.
We're ready to enter our home.
Here we are, 8,500.
Dude, we have a doorbell.
Ooh, it's a Mickey too.
Here.
Oh,
the door automatically opens.
Ah. Wow, this one's wide.
Yeah. Put your card in. Turn on the lights.
So this is home for the next week or so.
Yep.
And this is actually a handicap room, right?
Yes.
We got a porthole window. It's not too big, but it's unique because of the angle here. But oh, there's this is a lounge for vibe. There's the bow, so we can see where we're going pretty easily, so that might be kind of cool in the morning. We're just going to drop our stuff off, and we gotta get some lunch.
Hungry.
Hungry. It's been...
And, I mean, it's 2 o'clock. We haven't had a cocktail yet. What?
People are still using the pools, despite that there's a pretty heavy sprinkle. I'd say heavy sprinkle going on right now.
It's raining.
Okay, Carrie says it's raining, but we're in the forward, and now we're trying to get all the way to the aft, to cabanas. Hopefully it's not too crazy right now, but we'll find out in a second. All right, here we go. Hand washing station off to the left as you walk in. Okay, at the glance, there's pizza, Italian food. Looks like there's chicken tenders over there, some vegetables, fries. Over here looks like some breads, some fish. Over here looks like mashed potatoes and various other meats. Over here, sandwiches and cheese. Looks like Asian type foods. Over here is some salads and seafoods. Crab, shrimp. I'm gonna go around the peak over here. And over here looks like some pastries and desserts, fruit, and some carved items like turkey.
I, of course, had to get the peel and eat shrimp with the rose sauce, which is like cocktail, and I don't remember what it is, but it's fantastic. And then I did, I always have to get chicken nuggets and fries. I got some salmon. This is supposed to be a pork chow mein, fried rice, chicken with pico, and a slice of margarita pizza.
And I got shrimp and some stone crab. I think it's stone crab. Mashed potatoes, salmon, steak, lamb chop, and some asparagus. I wanted to get other vegetables, but the line was pretty thick, so that's why I don't have so much greens. That's my excuse, I'm sticking with it. Just off of Cabanas, this is Sweet on You. And they have ice cream and other treats.
Look, they have little David chocolate dipped Oreo cookies. And they have Lightning McQueen dipped marshmallows. And my favorite part, look at all the fun cupcakes.
Yeah. Got a unicorn cupcake, Mickey, Minnie, Beauty and the Beast, and a Halloween, because, well, you know, it's Halloween on high seas. Macaroons. Carrie loves macarons, chocolate covered strawberries.
I look at those truffles. Those look fun. Or bonbons, as they're calling them.
Oh, so many things look good. Oreo Rice Krispie Bar.
I will take 10 of everything, please.
Chocolate dip Oreo cookie. chocolate dip marshmallow. Looks like Lightning. Oh, it's Minnie and Mickey. Oh, yay, enjoyable. Something I just noticed about Minnie and Mickey here enjoying their thing. What's up with this guy who seems to be like, you know, spying on them? This guy looks like he's just kind of walking by, but this dude here looks like he's straight up like watching them.
Looks good. He walks them. Maybe he's heading into the shop. He's on his way in his own milkshake.
Okay. Okay, Bill once again took Disney someplace it didn't mean to go. So since lunch, we've just kind of been wandering around, checking some things out. But right now, we have to go to a required muster drill. It's required by maritime law that we have to go report to locations on a ship, depending on where your stateroom is. In our case, we're going down to deck 4? Deck 4, kind of outside the Walt Disney World Studios. And so this is our gathering location, so we know what to do if, for some reason, you know, the boat has some sort of catastrophe and we might start sinking. Great thoughts. So we have a couple minutes until the assembly, but right now they're just busy on the dock doing last minute getting things off the ship. They don't need to be there, putting things on that need to be there. They did the all call where they said, basically if you don't belong in the ship and you're on the ship, get off the ship. So we're going to do the mandatory drill, and then after we are done, we are going to go to the sail away party. Right now this is their building where we checked in, and then there is the tunnel that we took to get onto the ship. Here are just some of the massive lifeboats that they have available for us to get into if something were to happen that way we need to. And the crew members are supposed to be trained on how to fully operate them, and they do training throughout the seasons, throughout the year, so that everyone is here and know what to do in case of an emergency.
Attention ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys. The Disney Fantasy's mandatory guest assembly drill will begin in 5 minutes. Once the alarm sounds, bring your Key to the World card and follow the signs and directions of the designated crew to your assembly station, paying particular attention to the escape route you are taking to your assembly station.
So we had to hit at the muster drill, which is required. It only took about 20 minutes, and now we're at the sail away party, and Carrie had to get some booze. Drinks. Because we haven't gotten one yet, but you know, normally we're in the upper deck to check this out, but we thought we'd go to the floor and see how it is.
Well, the sun has come out and it's time to start this party on this very special 8-night Caribbean cruise. Who's excited? We're going to kick this cruise off with such a good time. So I want everyone out there, both hands in the air. Hands up, here we go. Hands together. The team are coming out there to help you. We're going to show you how to do the shimmy. It is time to go sailing away. Join us for a scene of adventure. Please welcome a little lady with a big itinerary. It's Minnie Mouse.
Chip and Dale. Ta-da!
Don't forget about us.
It's Goofy and Pluto.
Mickey Mouse.
Normally we're on the upper deck and just whatever, but we got into it a lot more being down there afloat.
Yep.
Feel the energy. What do you think?
It's windy.
I like it. It's nice breeze. When we were at the mustard drill, we weren't really getting much of a breeze, so the air was getting stale. Yeah. The weather won't seem to decide what to do because we got that tropical storm. Almost like maybe we should reconsider when we travel in October. Normally, we've had good luck, but twice we've had a tropical storm
and a hurricane.
So we're kind of 2 for 3 when it comes to
traveling in October.
Yeah, interesting weather in October. So we're gonna go see what else we can do today. We decided to go back to the room and relax a little bit after the sail away party.
Did some unpacking.
Yeah, just get organized.
Yep.
And it is 6:15. We have. Or at 6 o'clock, and we have second dining at 8:15, and so we're going to go see the show. The way how it works is if you have early dining at 6, you go to the 8:15 show. If you have dining at 8:15, you go to the 6:15 show.
Yep.
So that way you can always get to a show and always get to dinner. And so, what's the night?
Tonight is like, I think they call it a fantasy come true. It's a welcome show, basically. They kind of outline what's going to be done throughout the week with different shows and stuff.
And so what you do is you can get ourselves a popcorn bucket. You can bring this back every time you cruise, and so it's just refillable for $1.
It was, after tip, it was $1.73.
$1.73, and that's refillable. And then we also got our drink of the day when we're not sure what it is offhand. I just ordered 2 drinks of the day, and I said, Carrie, what's a drink a day? I don't know.
It's a drink though.
That's a good drink a day. So we're gonna go see the show. Can't record in there, but that's just what we're gonna go do. Walt Disney Theater.
It is the Paradise Punch.
Do you know what's in it?
I can definitely taste orange juice and pineapple juice, and I don't know what else is in it, but it's really yummy.
Oh, I don't know. I like it.
It's really good. I like it.
Okay, so this is a pass for us. I mean, not a pass. This is a, what should we call this? Pass and go and pass and go.
This is a yes.
This is a yes. It's a yes. Okay, it's a yes. So we're in the Walt Disney Theater, and we got a drink of the day. And this is new glass that they have for starting 2019. And so you can get these glasses and bring them back every year. But you know, the old ones you replace that. But my one criticism is they don't fit into the drink holders. So it'd be nice if they can make them so they can fit in there. So when you go to the shows, you don't have to worry about holding them the entire time or sitting on the floor and knocking them over. Did you know that's a Broadway style show?
It is a Broadway style show.
Okay, that's kind of an inside joke. But no, that was a fun little show.
It was a welcome show.
Yeah, it's just a welcome show, kind of like an icebreaker kind of thing to explain some things for the person who hasn't really been on a cruise before, and also introduce one of the entertainment who was a ventriloquist, and she was fun. So she's gonna have a show tomorrow.
Yep, tomorrow is her show in the theater. So
yeah, actually, I've been cruise, but we have about an hour till dinner, so we are going to go
play trivia.
That's Carrie's like addiction on these cruises. Bingo and trivia. And those, if you can't find her in one of those places, that's usually where I find her. Yeah, that's usually where I find her.
Yeah.
You know, you go to your thing. Okay, trivia! And the tube for trivia. And here's the tube. Plenty of seating, dance floor. And Carrie found herself a seat.
Yep.
Okay, now remember, honey. Be friendly. Don't take this competitive.
No.
You know, make friends. You know, don't make enemies. You know.
Trivia.
I will destroy my enemies and bathe in their blood.
I don't think I'll go that far.
Drink from their skull.
No, I definitely won't go that far.
Mercy is for the weak. I like the effect here with the these. I don't know if you want to call them balls on the roof or what, because of the reflection off of the dance floor. Kind of makes a cool effect.
Your general music trivia knowledge, okay? But yeah, that's just a little taster of what's coming up. We've got more fun over the next 2 sea days, of course. We've got lots of fun to be done. A lot of other trivia types. We've got movie quotes for you, maybe some of you like those. We've also got TV tunes trivia, general knowledge trivia for you as well. Up next, we've got question number 2, and it sounds like this.
I know it.
Small piece of advice, if I can hear what you said. Absolutely right. And up all those points, a maximum of 40 points.
We only got a 20.
It's a fun joke. I'm never going to forget this one.
Not forgivable, honey.
20 points or more. 25 points or more. Most of you got at least half, that's good. 30.
We didn't do good. We only got a 24. And I have been studying, listening to XM.
Sure you have.
But you ruined it because you made me watch stuff in the car.
And we're gonna go to dinner.
Dinner!
Hey, we're going to Animators Palette. That's our first rotation. It's got animators. So apparently there's a back door we haven't gone through before, other than the main entrance. But our table is near the main entrance. So we just got to make a little walk through the restaurant. This is such a fun dining room. After dinner, we hit up
The tube.
The tube.
My name is Matt, by the way. I'm the club host, which means I get to look after you big kids. This is our adult-only safe place. Yeah.
And there was a fun little game. What was it called?
Intuition.
Intuition.
Have we got a fifth, or have I just got double vision?
And then after that, we watched the comedy and juggling stylings of
Max Winfrey.
Max Winfrey. He was good.
He was hilarious.
Yeah, he was actually on America's Got Talent. I think I vaguely remember seeing him, but he was really good. It was really fun. It was a good show. I liked it. Yep. One of our table mates got pulled up on the stage, so we might embarrass him on that. We'll see.
It's the first night. We need to get to know him a little better first.
Exactly.
It sure is a nervous cigarette you got there. You got the nicotine shakes already. Don't be afraid, I'm a professional.
Dinner, so okay, we ate at
Animators
Palette for the first day, and we got the Crush show, and so Crush comes by and says, hi, your table.
What do you say we all totally hang together? If that's cool, say chaw. Chaw. Awesome. Come on in, they said chaw. Intros. This is my little dude Squirt, and his very man Nemo.
Dude, check it out! It's like a big human tank! Sweet!
Totally. I. State your name.
State your name.
Sounds like we have some clownfish in the human tank. Promise to be awesome.
Promise to be awesome.
All the time.
All the time.
And whenever anyone says awesome,
Whenever anyone says awesome,
I will shout, dude!
I will shout dude.
Okay, human dudes, give it a try. Awesome!
So for dinner, we both got the same thing throughout the meal. So we started with
the black truffle pasta persets.
We've had that before.
Yes, they are very good.
Yeah, still good. Mine I felt was a little more doughy than in the past, but I still liked it. It was good. What'd you think?
They're always enjoyable for me. I love them.
It's not a good flavor.
Yeah.
I just felt it was a little doughy.
Yep.
Then we had the
baked potato cheddar and bacon soup, which that was really good too. I mean, again, we've had all of these before, so we weren't really necessarily eating anything new, but they're always good ones, and I always have enjoyed that soup. I think it's good.
Yeah, and then we moved on to the
we both had the teriyaki ginger dusted tenderloin with bok choy and wasabi potatoes.
I like mine, and you thought yours was
the flavor of mine was good, but my piece was really tough. And I mean, you get steak knives, but they're not steak knives, so mine was kind of tough to cut into. So I actually didn't finish mine, but I did eat most of it, and I mean, it had a good flavor.
But I like the potatoes that went with it too.
Yeah, the wasabi potatoes are good. It was kind of funny. One of our table mates cut it as well, and none of us touched the bok choy.
No.
It's just kind of there on the plate. It doesn't really have a whole lot of flavor.
I ate it. I liked it, but
you didn't eat all of it.
And then for dessert, we both got
the chocolate cheesecake, which is a favorite of Bill's.
It is?
It is.
Okay.
Yes,
it was good.
Yes.
It was good. I really liked it.
Yeah. It was good. I was getting full at that point, so I just chopped the chocolate bottom off and ate that because that was my favorite part of it. Not that I didn't like the top. The top of it was really good, but I had to pick and choose, and I picked the chocolate bottom because that was better.
So that's going to do it for day 1, which was our You have to say
Embarkation Day.
I can't say certain words. I'm really bad at this.
You can say embarkation. You just choose not to.
Embarkation.
Good job.
Hooked on phonics worked for me. Anyway, so that's the end of day 1.
It's midnight now.
Yeah.
We're a little punchy. You know, we've been up.
We've had a couple long days.
We've been up since 7 this morning, and you know, so started with a torrential downpour and all that fun stuff, and we're gonna hopefully not fall out of bed tonight.
Tomorrow is day 2 and a day at sea, but we want to thank you for joining us, and we
Yes,
hope
thank
that
you.
you will join us in our next video. So we want to say good night,
Good night.
and thanks for watching. Good luck and have fun. Oh, and we're gonna leave you with our towel animal. Good night.
Night.